because we are all together.
I like about the EU that you can travel without borders, that you can go anywhere you want to, and that you can work anywhere you want to.
I think sometimes there is a lack of solidarity in the European Union, which should be changed.
I'm a student, and so I like all the exchange I can make.
The EU, from my point of view, is sometimes too centralized. It's too formal. Actually.
How will the future of the EU look like? This is certainly a tough question to answer in the aftermath of the financial crisis and due to the current geopolitical turmoil at the neighboring countries of Europe. We took a walk around the premises of the European Parliament during the course of the European Youth event and asked some participants about their opinion on the EU. The ability to study, work and travel was the most often quoted reason why the young Europeans like the EU. Apart from this, the idea of a united and diverse Europe was also mentioned as a positive aspect of the EU.
What I like the most in the European Union is the possibility of mobility between countries.
It's a strong union with a strong government and a very good power.
I feel like the European Union has thought about our health with the European health card.
Well, first what comes to mind, I like many things of course, but the freedom of movement, mobility is super important, as well as to be able to increase our intercultural understanding. I think those two fundamental values of the European cooperation.
Of course, the EU is not a perfect project, and there are still things that can be improved. The young Europeans are critical of the bureaucratic system, the lack of transparency and solidarity within the European context, whereas others think that the EU is too centralized and kind of undemocratic.
I don't like the bureaucracy in Europe. It makes the EU unsexy, I think.
European politicians and the European people should call also, the personnel and staff to the member states and to talk with the people.
I think the lack of transparency is really worrisome with the European Union and does not increase the general public's trust into the cooperation.
It's not so much democratic as you might want it to be, I guess.
So what there is to expect from the future of Europe? Participants' message was clear: more jobs, transparency and convergence of the member states, but less bureaucracy and formalities.